Hello and welcome to ARA History Untold. Well, as a strategy nerd, I have to check out the game and play it. And I'm going to, well, play something on a higher difficulty here.
Sappho,
Of
lyric
course,
poet and the 10th muse of ancient Greece.
I've already played it a little bit and got my experiences at least in the first ages. Not too far in, basically. But I decided to play Mexico
Benito
here.
Juarez, lawyer,
So-
statesman, and 26th president of Mexico.
I'm not going to go through all leaders here and what I think about them. That's maybe something for the future, but basically, what I like about Mexico or Juarez here is the additional expert here and the son of the people, and also the initially no hostile tribe bonus, which is pretty much an early game bonus here. It will be relatively unimportant in the late game because you don't found that many cities later on. Maybe you conquer some. And the stately bonus is pretty important on higher difficulties due to the fact that you don't start at 50 happiness, instead you start at 40, so plus 10 is getting you out of the negatives. Of course, science is still behind because we're at 40. And the craft production is in generally quite useful because we need less improvements to get our stuff done. And the Golden Age bonus is of course also nice. Independent, not really useful, I think. So that's something there. Okay, let's see. We are going to play on Grand Duke here. So we are not going to get any bonuses, and the AI is a little bit more hostile. I was considering either Indus or Tropical. I think I want to do Tropical here. Moderately sized continent surrounded by ocean and a few islands with no colder regions. Food is more plentiful. I really don't like the Arctic spawns or the where you're in colder regions. We're going with 12 nations, so preset map here 12. Everything else is going to be staying the same here. Let's go. So yeah, the AI will start with a settler, I think. Or either higher starting resources and therefore can make a second city and a third city much faster than we do.
Champion of reform.
And that's something we have to work with. Okay, now let's see. What do we have here? Do have a crocodile here. Danger 4, hunts 2. Yep, that's enough for me to make a decision already. So basically, because it's not wolves or anything with one hunt, this will give us a feast, guaranteed. So we are going to need 3 turns to take this one out. And that's faster than we can make any feast, basically. So if we were to make a feast here, and we would, for example, slap food and everything into it, we would still need 5 turns. We're not going to do this. Instead, we are going to just use nothing here for the start. And we are going to apply our expert in here, which we have as Mexico at start. So we are down to 19 turns, even though we are going to accelerate later on. We are going to start with a scout. Let's go. Everything else depends on what we can find here. Probably we are going with a workshop next. Ooh, we have copper here. I didn't see that. That's nice. It's a really good deposit to a region to take. Also, we do have barley here, which is our access into grain, which is also quite useful. We are probably going to take this region here for the food as our first expansion. 3-1-1-1, 2-4-1. This one is also attractive. Okay, but first of all, let's just continue here. Oh, there's another barley. Interesting. Technologies unlocked. We are going for enable husbandry because we want to know where the deposits are. And this guy is going for the hunt here. We are going to buy the scout as soon as possible. And also one benefit of putting our expert here into the city center is that we are getting more money out of it. So instead of plus 10, we get plus 15. And the cash early on is quite important because we can rush buildings, scout settlers and so on, which we need to stay in the game here, because as you can see, we are already behind because the enemy has probably more units on the map. For example, the settler, and they can do stuff with that. Okay, one more turn. And there you go. We see here, 1 feast, 10 food. Quite nice. And now we can speed it up as well. And... yes. Wait a second. Most important one is to put the feast in here. Now we can move here and get the food stockpile here. Yes, let's do it. Ooh, and there's even an equipment cache. That's nice. There's a lion, which we could also hunt. That's something our second scout will do. Because this one is too... oh, wait a second. Could he do it? 70 health at worst case, yeah. He's going to get the equipment cache because that might be something we want. Now, this one is done. We are going to... I don't want to post the workshop here. We are going to, because the other one will be the... no, wait a second. I want to expand in this direction. But this could be... Stone Pit is industry, right? Stone Pit is... no, it's harvesting. So this will not be our workshop region. Instead, this will be our forest region. So we are going to make timber from here. So the workshop in the city center is going to be fine. We want to think early about how we are going to specialize regions, because it's going to be very important here. And now we can pick this one. Oh, 10 food. That's nice, because now we can make our settler already. We're going to, of course, speed that up. And we're going to change plan here. We're going to go for this equipment cache, and you go for this one as well. There's a mountain region to the left, which means that there's water to the right. So we are going to settle with our second here, most likely. And the third one is going to be either going north or south, depending on what we can find. So we might even want to do a third scout, but we do need more money for this. Go here first. Oh, there's a gold. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we are going to settle here, probably. The gold is too important. It's so much money early on. We want this. So, this is a really nice start. Let's go. We got a wheel and we got a plow. The wheel can actually go in here. Into the main building. And now we need to start throwing some food into our feasts here. Just to get everything going. And now we need to also focus on getting enough food for the third settler already. But... now let's take this cache, take this food here. We could take out the lion afterwards, but I also want to see what's here. So yeah, let's go west first. Now let's pay it 3 food, okay. We go here. You collect this. There's a lion, there's grapes. So maybe we settle here instead. We are going for 2, 4, 6, 8 resources versus 6 but grain. And +1 food. I think I want to stockpile the wood already, because we are going to be starving on wood relatively soon. So the -1 food, we have to somehow make it work in a different way. Okay, and continue onwards here. Animal husbandry is done. There is a tribe here, interesting. Going for this cache as well, and then we can see all the neighboring things here. You go for this cache here. And research. Leaning towards rope because we are going to need it for our workshops. The settler. We can't speed it up yet, but we could speed it up next turn. However, we found a plow. That's nice. And maybe we get an event from the tribe here. Relatively soonish. Ooh, there's another gold here. And there is the mandrake. So... oh, that's very attractive here. Okay, we need to get the food for the third city. Because having 2 gold means we can buy a lot of provinces and improvements, I mean. This is a blessed start, I have to say. We really need the food now. I should have done a farm, I guess, but it's fine. A farm might be more convenient early on. What we're going to do there is... how many feeds do we have? 1. We are going to put rails into it instead. We could speed up for 26. Yes, let's do it. And ooh, there's another tribe here. Interesting. Pick this one up, then we hunt the wolf. This one, and the... no, we're going here, here, and then the cougar. Because then we have a feast for our second city. And here we move towards this one. This is also a nice region here. We got horses. We got even elephants, which is critical. So I think we go here. We probably settle here, or we settle on the grapes, because we don't need the grapes. I'm not a huge fan of grapes. Because then we can... no, it doesn't matter. We can 1, 2. We can get the elephants, and elephants are an extremely powerful unit in H2. If we can, and if we need to. Syrup, precious stone, and 2 leather. Doesn't really matter. Feast has been crafted, and we have met this tribe. Let's go. More money. Perfect. Hunt the wolf for more food. And get me that stockpile here. Oh, wait a second. The lion only needs 2 hunts. Let's do 1 heal and then we hunt the lion. Because this means that we can actually stop using money here and save that up. And... now the question is west or north. So this one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait a second, we should... 1, 2, 3, 5 tiles here. That's good, but it has terrible yields. And we do have 5 up here as well, but even worse yields. So it was one more reason to go for this tile here. Or we go here, but this one has only 2 tiles, so this is terrible, in fact. Ooh. Yeah, we want this one first, and then expand into this one. Yeah. 2, 3, 6 versus 5. No, I want to have the room here to build buildings later on, which can boost our gold output here. And I want to have the city center somewhere else, because we have a lot of buildings which need to be in the city center as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2, 3, 4 to get here. But this one would yield us 5, 3 food, 1, also 5. This one would yield gold, so this is better. So let's go here and we settle here, and then we don't care about the grapes for the moment. And now, under the assumption we are going to continue like this, we are going to have enough food in like 8 turns. So that's not all too fast. We are going to speed... No, wait a second. We want a scout. So after the workshop... So we're going to speed up the workshop as soon as we can, and then we are going to speed up the scout as soon as possible as well, because we need to go south as well. And currently we didn't meet anyone yet, so we have freedom of picking our spots here. Yeah, go here and continue. More food, more stuff. Go for the cougar next. And then we move south for the leopard here. No, oh, forgot the equipment cache. What did I do? Okay. But anyway, we have to move south again, so it's not really a waste here right now. Only a little bit. So, anything we have to keep an eye on? No, we just need and want to finish the workshop here. And hopefully we get some kind of event for our tribes that we can integrate them. For example, the Sierra Huon tribe. Even there's equipment cache. We just need one event with +2 relation they would integrate into us. That would be massive, of course. Okay, continue. He took a lot of damage. So we're going to heal here. There are even more Huns, 2 tigers up here. Let's put... Ooh, there's an AI. Okay. So that's something... I don't know what white is usually.
A boy no older than 16 enters your court, springing with excitement.
Perfect.
He explains that he and his friends were climbing trees, and while sitting atop a giant oak, he spotted a raised and unnaturally round hill and smoke, as though from a campfire rising in the distance. He requests support to safely investigate.
So basically this event is more or less fixed to happen anytime. We are going to get 5 jewelry from it, which is very important because we don't need to make jewelry from this. We have found 1/3, 4 leather and 1 feast as expected. So our feast economy is more or less fixed and solved here. So we don't really need to do anything here. At the moment at least. This will change soon enough. Okay, this one has been cleared. Now let's go here, then the wolf, then the other equipment cache, and then we can move south again. Why didn't you settle? Okay. And continue here. Oh, I wanted to speed up the workshop. Nah, doesn't matter. A bit too fast here right now. I need to pay more attention. We're going for herbalism next because we have the mandrake here. Even though it will take some time to unlock this one, but who knows. And it will still be important to have the apothecaries in our cities. Okay, so our workshop is done. We didn't find any tools here yet, so we have to make 2 lithic tools here. We also want like 1 basket at some point, and we want 1 rope at some point. So lithic tool, 1 rope. And that's basically the production chain we have to do. We are going to speed this up because the sounds are quite loud here. Because we need the equipment for this workshop and the center tile as fast as possible here. Okay, city is settled. Now we do have a decent income here. And we could make the farm now, right? Or we make the butcher shop. Or we make just another workshop. I think we want another workshop, just to be sure. Second one wouldn't hurt. And event. Oh, we need to also put our expert in there. Now, event.
Founders of your
We are
nation's
going
newest
for happiness to have more production. And we also need to slap in the feast here. We have 2 currently. Here we are. Now we are already at 11 food. It will be even higher when the city yield is updated. Workshop complete. Gathering hall complete. Matamos founded. And turn. Now we are going to speed up the scout here. And in 2 turns we are going to have enough food. 11, 103. Actually, no, we are going to do 1 more heal here. We go here now. We found another plow. That's pretty good because we don't need to make it, therefore. And yeah, plus 15 now. Get this one solved. And another scout. We are going to move you here. City is idle now. Maybe we want to start on a logging camp here. Just to get more wood income, because we are only at plus 5, and that's not really a lot. Okay, turn. We are expanding here. Now the big question is, do we want to go into this food tile? We don't need it really. Instead, we would need a spot where we are going to go for herbalists, apathetic carries, basically. So so this is 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 6. But there are gemstones. And here are llamas for sheep. So this one is also 7. Same as these 2. But this one is only 2 tiles, which is terrible. But I want to get to the gemstones here. Oof. Because we can use the gemstones for making even more money. So let's take this one. It's not the most effective one. But, well, we can't have everything perfect, right? Okay, let's move there. You continue going there. And next turn we can start our settler. And we can take out the crocodiles here for another feast. We're going to need it. And do the turn here. Even more loot here. And we can... Oh, I forgot. I could have started the jewelry already. And now we can start up the settler here. And we are going to boost them, of course. We have an event.
The speaker for the tribe meets with your emissary to inform you on their recent struggles. We are building a monument, the likes of which the world has never seen.
15
But our
timber, 20.
master builder has taken ill and is bedridden. His...
It's nothing we can do, right? We don't have the materials currently. So we have to perhaps later. I'm not sure how to do this though, because I was always able to fulfill quests. But we are going to find out. Do I have to run into it with the scout to make this thing again? We got 10 food here as well. In fact, now we can start up making food here. Same here. And also we can start using our tools which we made. So this guy can use his lithic tools which have finished. In fact, we also have one in a reserve by now. So let's change the improvements here. And get the reel out here. The tools give us 25% production and harvest production 50%. The wheel would give us only 50% craft production. Craft production is not that important here right now. So we are at 6 turns for each feast. That's perfectly fine. And then actually we do have a lot of excess here right now. A lot of crocodiles here. There's also an alligator. We can take all of them out. The crocodiles just deal more damage. But basically each of them is one feast, which is very useful. Now, okay, how do I do this? Have 15 timber and 20 materials. I assume that I have to run into that time. I'm going to just stay here for the moment. Okay, this one is cleared. Now the crocodiles here, the alligators are weaker. Going there next. And we are going to take this one here. And our second city already has expanded and we are going for the gold. Perfect. And now this one is going to produce us money when we switch the production here. And we can speed this up relatively soon. Okay, 4 leather, 10 food, 1 feast. Awesome. And there's the apothecary. Now, what do we need? We are going to want the grain storage at some point. Just to get the granary and the grain store unlocked itself. But although we do have other priorities, so maybe we can delay this for the... on the other hand, it gives city health. We need that desperately. Pottery maybe is something we can skip. And delay to the next age. The syrup is not needed. We could make wine. But we don't... city happiness, maybe. We could put it into our city center. I rather want to go for archery here, though. Just to be sure. Now, the coastline probably bends here. So let's make sure we exploit. And we have meteorite here. Interesting. We can't speed it up yet. Okay, gold. Maybe we want to make the city here. Because then we can take the gold. And we can take the meteorite. But then the mandrake would be far away. Okay, we have to see when the settler actually is finished. We are about 100 prestige behind. The gap will only get bigger over time. We need to heal once here at least. Ooh, what do we have here? Vanilla. Spice, food oil, and vanilla beans. Ooh, interesting. Oh, this is a very tasty region. So maybe... Actually... I want to explore here, because maybe we settle here and our fourth city is going here. Or rather, we are putting the third here and the fourth down here. But then we can move the fourth definitely to here. Yes. We found 20 materials. 2 metal ingots and 1 sculpting material. Interesting. And the rope has finished, which means we can... I put the rope into the workshop here. Now the basket is under construction next. We want at least 1 more tool here. We have a lot of plows here currently available. We can't speed this one up yet. So we theoretically we do have the materials now. How do we trigger this? Do we have to walk out and in again? Anyone know? Let's just walk in again. Maybe it triggers the event. Okay, we do have copper here. Another equipment cache here. It's almost tempting to make another scout because we have so much hunts to do. And we don't have the health to do all of them. We should change this one to making money for us. Can we, though? I think it's making both right now, right? Zones. We're going to need the stone pit anyway. This is something we are going to get in the second age. Oh, we have cocoa here and gems. Okay, the expansion in this direction was totally worth it. Because we can get free syrup here. Or food oil, not syrup. Syrup needs what? Cartography. Oh, that's far away. But still, that's quite nice. There's also more cocoa here. Settler is done. Now there's another meteorite here. Okay, add the copper. This one has 5 tiles, so I'm really leaning towards a fourth city here. And now we go... Oh, this one is not even possible. Interesting, I didn't expect that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this one is the perfect tile to get the gold and then to the mandrake here. So let's go here. Also, we get necessary food. Let's take out the cougar here. Oh, leopard, not cougar. Okay, I'm confused. I really don't know how to trigger this again. Or will it be requested in 10 turns? I mean, if that's the case, okay, that's fine with me as well. 9 turns. Okay, probably. Now we move here. What do we have here? We got a plow. Okay, we really have enough plows for a long time right now. The logging camp. Do we want to speed it up? Yes, because we want to keep going on our infrastructure here. The workshop is going to be done soon. And afterwards, we might want to do a dwelling here. Yes, I think so, to get the production off the ground. Yeah, let's continue. I'm surprised that we didn't find anyone yet. Now we are going to... Oh, we don't have enough food. Really? In this case, we are going to make a logging camp here. And... yes. This workshop here doesn't have lithic tools currently. So we're going to make one. We're also going to make one rope. For money. And the lumber logging camp also requires lithic tools, which we are making here in our other workshop. Yes, everything working out, everything nicely. Okay, and the scout here is going to do this hunt for us. It has enough HP, and then it picks up the equipment cache, probably heals a bit and continues hunting here. And we are going to move westward with this guy. Yeah, and here is, I think, a perfect location for a fourth. Maybe even to the left here. Ooh, there's an AI. Interesting. We are going to meet someone. So do we want to change plan? Now, we could live with losing these two. We're going to have a decent chance of getting here if necessary. And yeah, that's probably okay. So let's check our crafter. We are going to just continue making feasts here. And let's continue. What did we find? Ooh, a lot of cash. Nice. And go here. Crafter is idle again, so he also needs to make more feasts. We don't need to make jewelry yet. There's also a lot of empty territory here for potential fourth. Potentially with going into the province here with fish and shellfish. That's quite nice. Now we need 50 food. Yeah, that's a problem currently. We do need to make a farm. So when this guy has grown, we are going to make a farm here on this territory. I think this one has, yeah, 3 food. That's a good basis here, basically. And yeah, these are going to be the apothecaries. This is going to be lumber. This is going to be whatever. So the next expansion is also going here into the food, so that the problems of food are going to be something of the past. There's a food stockpile though, so something we are going to get well here. Okay, archery is done. Now it's either ceramics, fermenting, or the food stockpile. And I think I'm going for the grain storage here. If the others can unlock pretty fast.
You made first contact with a mysterious
It's the Mongols. They are warmongers, so that's a bad thing for us. That's a really, really bad thing. We are going to make another tool here. And another basket. So you can... No, not you. We're going back to improvements here. You can get the lithic tools, and the rope is something we are going to add soon. Event.
As you walk the simple paths of your capital, you are greeted by a...
Yes. That's good. Only one more event for them to integrate. And here in 6 turns. Apparently we are going to get this in 6 turns. That's good. And now let's just continue. Oh, lithic tools have been crafted. Ah, no, it's something we used on the other workshop. Okay. Next turn we do have the 50 food, which we need for the apothecary. We're going to do. Or, wait a second. No. We are going to... Before we make the apothecary, we are going to start up a dwelling here, which is going to take some food. We are putting our expert here, of course. We are going to slap in a feast here. And we are going to start making feasts here as well. And we are going to use it as well. Yep. I don't want to use wealth for anything like this. It's just not worth it. Scout has been promoted. New gathering hall. 15 wealth, 1 precious stone. 20 timber, 2 furs, 1 leather. Predators, 1 fur, 1 feast. Ropes have been constructed. Okay, ropes are done. So reps can't go here. Perfect. Now, I'm strongly leaning towards... And we can't move in here. So I'm going to move here. See if we can get any other cash there. Now we're going there. There's also the AI over there, which we didn't meet yet. So basically we do have one up here and we do have a warmonger down here. So either we can protect against the Mongols and we can maybe befriend the ones in the north, or we have to see how we survive at all, because we are the weakest one by a long stretch. But the good thing is that the act goals are not yet announced, because if these are something we can actually make work, also there's a potential fourth city here if we want to avoid border conflicts with the Mongols here. But we definitely need to get more materials and an army. But we need to keep 20 in reserve here. Okay, let's go. Actually, we maybe just want to stop using materials that much. So our workshops here. This one should also stop using this. We need to save up some of the materials here. Feast has been activated. Did we activate one here? Yes, we did. And this city is growing in 5. Perfect. Is there anything else we can do here? Nope. Question is, where do we want to invest our money? We are not yet ready for the apothecary, sadly. Ah, no, we are now. Okay, so of course we got some food somewhere. We're going to put this here. 8 turns, quite a long time. Let's go here, hunt this one. What are you? Is it just one spearman? Interesting. We'll go here. Continue exploring. Lithic tools have been crafted. We can put them in here. We still need one here. Yeah, we do. You're making a basket. I think we don't need a basket here right now. We do need more tools. Like 2. Ooh, I don't like what he's doing there. Who have we met here?
An unfamiliar nation emerges.
The Celts. Interesting. Question is, can we actually somehow bribe them? Like with these statues. 1 point. Wow. Can we give them ceramics here? +4 relationship. 45. Poof. No. Okay, I'm going to move here. I think I'm going to... We don't have the materials for getting warriors out. That's a problem. I'm going to heal you. No, let's move in here first. We are really lacking materials. Oh, this is only a lake. Interesting. And there's tea, which we can use in the herbalist later on. Okay, interesting borders here. Now, this is definitely a 4th location. We could go for a coastal city here, which would open up something like a fish consumable path. Heal a bit. Okay, he moved here. Now let's heal here as well. Would he declare war and try to take my city with 1 warrior? Is that even possible? The quest is in 1 turn. Of course, we don't have enough materials then. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what happens here exactly. Now... Yeah, we definitely want the elephants here.
Prestigious
Palace.
station
No,
requires
this
a
is
majestic
actually...
residence for...
Palace is something we can actually do easily. Continue. Ha, really? Prevent damage to your nation for 25 turns, okay. Why would you do this to me? We're going to the Bronze Age, of course, now. And... yeah, okay. 380. Make me one more rope. Okay, how does it work? Do we have to now walk into them again? Or will it get triggered next turn? I'm confused. Is there anything I can click? Any clicking on it? Is there an explanation somewhere? Okay, let's see. Nations, paragons, resources, units, triumphs. No. Key game concepts. Tribes. Tribe events. Okay, golds. Let's search for golds. I know. That's something different. Okay, I'm going to walk with my scout into them. Maybe this triggers the event. I'm not sure if that's how it works. Move here, please. So we definitely need to make a warrior now. A spearman at least. So move this up to the chain and boost it up, please. Can you take out this one? No, you need 70 at least. So he's moving in there again. Claim generated. We are going here. Event.
A messenger from the tribe arrives at your capital. Their master builder has not recovered from his illness.
Ah.
They fear they may need to abandon the entire project soon.
We get the event actually. Should have checked for the... Can we undo this? Do we get our money back? I'm not sure. I hope we get it back. So now we can actually do the event. Okay, this is far from ideal though. Turn. So he's actually... Okay, let's heal up here. You heal as well. And now we go into the spearman. I don't like this. We have a really good start location, but also we are heavily under-militarized. So what is he trying to do? We're going to do one more heal. 2 strength. I'm going to move in here. See what happens actually. Now you are 70, so you can try to take out the crocodile here. City is idle. We do need to get jewelry going here. And now we want the farms to get going. We are going to start with the wheat here. I guess some little can't hurt. And put in the basket into the dwelling here to boost up production. And put some basic tools in here. Okay. Looking at so far. You need to heal instead. And you can... Danger 4, danger 3. Okay, let's put here. Claim generated. We are of course going for the gemstones here for more money and more wood and everything else. Here we are. We're going to make a cut in this episode after we have reached bronze working. So that's relatively soon. We didn't get another consumable yet. How much jewelry do we have to... We definitely need to only make one more feast here. And then we start making stuff here. We can actually use the precious stone that we are getting. We make like 3 jewelry here. Should be enough for a while. Let's boost up this spearman. I forgot that last turn. Can we actually kill one spearman with... Oh, there are tribal warriors in place, apparently. Let's wait out this battle before we do anything else. This one is not yet done, but there's also a runes cache here and another meteorite. So this is pretty good. So we are not dependent on these meteorites here. We can have our own over here in the east. It's going to be our 4th. Oh, wait a second. How about... You're going to propose... You're just going to make something like... I'm going to give him 5 ceramic pots. Oh, please. Let's see if they accept that. Ballistic tools have been crafted. I think everything has a tool though now. Yes, yes. And nothing is finished here. Turn. They accepted it. Brilliant. Okay, good. Means we can actually heal up here. Nobody lost anything. Except they lost their honor, probably. We don't need the butcher shop here right now because the consumable here is relatively meh. I mean, it's okay. It's like a little bit weaker than a feast. Can be a 3rd if necessary. We're making food oil passively now. We could also make more money here now. Ooh, we should change this here as well. In Tlaxcala. We're not We don't want to make precious stones right now. We want to make money for buying stuff. So, now the apathetic carry gives us 5 city health and 10 city knowledge. And we are going to make more of those. So, we are going to make another apathetic carry here. Because this is going to make sure that we have decent growth. Okay, we have 20 turns of peace now. We are not going to sling anything in here. Mostly because we can't afford it. And we don't need them that quickly. Oh, but we can check here. Lithic tools. And a wheel. We do have one. So, have fun there with the tools. And 20 turns of peace. Okay. Let's see. There's a farm. We don't need to rush this, and we don't need to rush the dwelling. Now what we could investigate here is 5 city harvest. No, that's not worth it. No, it's not worth it to change this here. Instead, in the next age, we are of course looking at making 3 stone pit improvements here on these gold mines. And the gemstones here, that's going to generate a lot of wealth for us, which is going to boost our economy here massively, which we need to survive to actually this age. So we are currently on the last rank still, way, but could be worse, could be a lot worse. Amenity activated. Oh, wait a second, let's check all amenities again. Everything working? Yes, everything working. Units are idle, you continue here. Two leather, 5 food, and 1 feast. Perfect. We probably have a lot of feasts right now, right? 5. Yeah, that's pretty good stockpile for whatever we want to do. You're going to heal up, you're going to heal, and then we are going to... Oh, wait a second, you can finish this one up. Let's hope that this scout doesn't take everything here. He might, probably. But in this case, we're going to move north here. We do have tigers here, we have an AI here, which we want to find at some point. But also we can still scout here in the southeast. Yeah, he's hunting here. But he can't take the alligator as well. So we are going there. Crafter is done. You're going to need 1 more basket just to have 1 in reserve. And also get 1 rope in reserve here. Now, we do have a lot of wood, so that's not going to be our problem. We found 4 leather, 10 food, 1 feast. Basket has been crafted. If we can, we should accelerate this one. Yes, perfect. And afterwards, we are going to try to accelerate the apathetic carry if we can. Now, he didn't do... Okay. Okay, what are we going to do here? We want the hunting camp on the elephants, right? Yes. So that's going to be the next goal. You have done the drilling, so you're going to get the basket for more production. That's 1.2 with the basket and 0.2 without the basket. So it's quite a decent buff. Now you have cows here. We can use cattle to make more meat, but also carriages in the next age. So I assume we are also going to make a hunting camp here. We can also use it to bribe the AI at some point if we need to. More crocodiles here. Yeah, alligators in this case. I'm going to... No. I'm going to heal. A new farm has been done, so we are going to put our plow in there. And dwelling, we already set this one up. Yes. So... anything else we need to do before the age ends? We do have one spearman in reserve. We are going to want to expand on military still. So we could go for a battalion here and a wretch. And a wretch does require 1 melee, 2 projectiles. Okay, so basically 2 archers afterwards. And archers require a lot of materials, which we really don't have at all. So something to save up for, but also... ah, yeah, wait a second. When we get the copper, we can use this for materials. That's really good. Yeah. So next age is going to solve a lot of resource problems here. I'm going to hunt this now. This one is done, so we can actually move north with him now. Do we want to... I mean, these tigers are nasty, but loot is loot. Jewelry has been crafted. Let's actually check our values here. Jewelry we are producing 0.5 by consuming 0.2. Feast we are producing 0.3 and consuming 0.3, but we have 9 from all the hunts we have been doing. We do have some stuff in reserve from our workshops, so actually we could slow down a bit. But we do have enough wood to consume this. But for example, this row... Gears. Okay, we don't have gears here. Huh. I think there's nothing significant to do here right now. So the workshop is actually done. The apathetic carries take a wheel. And we can't make wheels yet. So... we are just going to make some more lithic tools because we are going to need a lot of those. So another 2. Just do this for the moment. Yeah, Mongols don't like us. Kelts also don't really like us. Not a surprise there. 25. Okay, so this can kill it, but we are not going to lose the scout here. I think we are going to the next age without any complications. Hunting camps are under construction, although they take quite a long time. So we might delay them for making the stone pit here. Even... why are we losing so much money? -3 plus 18 -1. What? Where are we using money to craft? Ah, probably here, right? Right. Ah, here's a... how about we don't use money here? Now we are at +14. Good that I noticed that. But now we are down to... jewelry... no, we're still positive on jewelry. Okay, that's good. And we don't need to rush anything here. for jewelry, because we just need to be self-sufficient for the moment. Because when we have gotten our stone pits here on the gold resource, we are on a very different level of efficiency suddenly in regards to money income, which is going to boost this. Why did we lose all relation to the Buena Vista? Is that because they were fighting in my territory against... Oh, really? Okay, that's annoying. I mean, why did we lose suddenly all relations here? We had almost perfect relations.
You have reached the Bronze Age.
Okay, Bronze Age, here we go. And we are, of course, far behind here. Okay, first technology. What are we going to do? I think we're going for monarchy. Why? Because monarchy is going to give us another town, plus we're getting 5 wealth per city. So that's going to be paying for itself extremely quickly. And we only need like 10 turns plus 1 turn of change. So 11 for getting to that. We are not going to... Oh, 18. Yeah, we can do this. And then we are going to start a settler up and move him here. And... Paragon. Okay, let's finish this for the moment. I do like the 5% Paragon spawn chance, because if we get more of them, we can make masterpieces to save our prestige. We could also go with this guy here for more production in all cities. Quite worthwhile. Plus 5 science is also not bad. We are only at 13. I think I want the profit though, because I also want to get a religion, and then we can use him for this. Okay, the Huns are finished. We are going to heal up here. Actually, we are going to move here to heal, and then we can go here for scouting. Okay, let's finish up this, and then I make a cut here. 2 leather, 5 food, 1 feast. Perfect. Now, what I want to do in all and every one of those things I have here is to make a stone pit on our gold. Only 5 turns here. We want to make a stone pit here on our gold as well. So this has priority as well. And we want a stone pit here on the copper. Oh, wait a second. Did we actually... I don't know what we produced there. Apparently we produced copper, right? We didn't pay attention to this. No, I don't think we didn't produce copper. So, and we also want a stone pit on the jewelry here. Gemstones. And we can make a farm on the cocoa afterwards as well. So this one also needs to be done. Farm here. So a lot of construction, which is more or less necessary right now, but also we need to squeeze in the army. So we want to have 2 archer, 1 spearman. This hopefully can protect us long enough. And for example, we can take out this tribe unless we get events to pacify it. And then afterwards we are going to go for an elephant army, which is how it's called, carriage or something? No, it's wheel. No. Sacred rites, something we also want. Ironworking is something we also want. Chariots, that's what we are going to. So war elephants, 13 base strength, that's extremely huge. It will obliterate infantry and ranged units. And that's something we want to deploy, because we could make war with that when the others don't have too many spearmen. It will also allow for horsemen, but we don't have the horses right now. The stable is also extremely useful for making the carriages, which give a lot of growth, although for the cost of city health, but it's still good. The only problem is that the city health is even going down from the stable, but we could put this one into the tile with the elephants and therefore profit from this. However, we don't have horse. Oh no, we have horses here. Nice. So this one is going to take the horses next. And then we have the horse problem solved as well. Nice. We really got everything here. We even got the metal ingot production here early on, which is extremely useful. And we could expand on this by going with the city here, or by conquering into the Mongols if we are really aggressive. But of course, conquering Mongols is maybe not the easiest thing to do. However, our materials are going up. We are at +7 now, which is good, which means we can make our 2 archers relatively soon, and probably buy them with our money income when we got that improved as well. Okay, see you in the next episode.